Our mic is picking up.
Oh.
There we go.
We have a match between DiegolazoR4 and Blanc. These are runners that I am not familiar with at all because I have not been on the PMD scene in at least a year or so. So you probably know a little more about these runners and their history than I do.
These runners are pretty new. They both signed up for the tournament itself, so their experience with PMD is pretty limited. Maybe just this tournament practice and nothing else. And it's going to be a really even match, in my opinion. And I want to see what new faces can provide with the strats and decision.
I'm just excited to see a really good match because I believe I played against both of these players last night, I believe.
Yep, both played last night.
And I mean, I think they were doing a pretty good job. So we'll see.
I think one of them PV'd, if I'm not mistaken.
That might have been Blanc, because I don't remember if Diego finished or not. I think Diego got screwed over by something right towards the end of the seed that we played. So Diego still on the practice ROM that he's using.
He's creating the ROM.
He's probably getting it ready.
So this is loser bracket. The one that loses is out. No second chances.
Nope.
Do you think that has some play on their mind, maybe?
Oh, I'm sure that
pressure.
I'm sure that there's pressure at stake. I don't really know how much they think it's like, how much they want, money or anything, or if they're just doing this for fun. So,
money?
I know. Well, that to get into top 8. I don't know if these guys are in top 8 yet.
No, they will need to win 3 matches, counting this one, I think, or 4 maybe. I'm not quite sure, but they are a long way from being able to be top 8.
Here's the bracket.
Okay, both runners tell me that they are ready, and I'm dropping the... Although we know that there's a bit of a delay between me saying that and they actually starting. So we will be seeing gameplay in a couple of seconds.
Okay.
And one of the first things we're going to watch is the folks selection.
Yeah.
Which is...
It's the first really important decision that you make in the ROM.
Sounds like every Pokemon game.
Well, I think in particular, this one's very important. It's less important in something like the vanilla game, because you're starting with all like your Charmander or your Bulbasaur. Like, they're all so similar to the point where it doesn't really matter who you're choosing. I will say that gender actually plays a pretty huge part in this part, if you ask me, because males have a higher crit rate at the expense of accuracy. So most players, especially at top level, will prefer to choose female because accuracy is very important.
Oh, Remoraid.
So Remoraid and Liger. All right, Diego's starting off with a great set. I don't know if Blanc has chosen her starter yet. Is she choosing her? No, she's choosing
also good.
Growlithe. Growlithe is also a good choice.
I think we are breaking the course.
Crush Claw. Yeah, I would
Poison
turn off the
gas.
poison gas there.
Oh,
Oh,
Lucario.
Lucario.
The steel typing is pretty good, defensively.
Yeah.
However, I
It
think
is a fully
he's...
evolved Mon.
What?
Oh, Diego doesn't seem to like the... I don't think he liked the abilities
I
that he
did
got.
not see which abilities he had.
But
Did
Blanc
you?
is opting to make her way to the first set of stairs.
Yeah. Giant Butte.
Giant butte. Giant word I
Butte?
can't say.
Butte.
Butte.
I think it's Butte.
Wow, she's getting a lot of stair floors. This is a very good beach cave for Blanc right now.
I think we can see
Wow,
the...
I don't really like any of these choices. Meganium, I'd say, is probably one of the better ones, even though it's a fully evolved. It's a starter that's fully evolved. The main issue here is, I believe, because it is fully evolved, it's not going to learn moves very fast.
Yeah.
And I don't know how its stat growths are compared to the starters.
Thankfully, I have a handy tool to let me see the stats.
I forgot. I actually also have that tool. And I just forgot that I had it.
Yep. In the meantime, while it loads, because it's a lot of data, I can see a lot of improvement already from Blanc. I remember watching her first match, and she didn't know about transition skipping, she didn't know about changing the speed of the game. No, almost no knowledge, and now there's a lot of improvement already.
So already she's defeated the randomized version of Zubat and Coughing, and now she is in Drench Bluff, which is... I don't recognize this tile set. This is not Blizzard Isle, is it?
I'm wrong in this one.
Reversal's pretty scary on this Magmortar, especially when it's at low health right here. I'm glad she made it out okay, but I think what I would have done there was move diagonally upright with Lucario to see if the Magmortar moved with it, so that Growlithe could also contribute. I didn't get a good look at the Growlithe's moves, though.
Me neither. But I can say something about Meganium.
Yes.
They are not a pretty good attacker, either physical or physical. Physical or special, I mean. But they are a tank. A lot of HP, a lot of defense in both types. So that's perfect for a partner. You want your partner to be tanky.
Most runners will find themselves to be at about level... Well, I'd probably say 14 or 15.
More or less,
by Steam Cave too. So yeah, that would put Meganium at a pretty solid place as far as defenses go. So it is a good partner Pokemon. How you normally want to play play PMD for speedrun purposes, at least this goes for me. I like to have a glass cannon starter with a tank partner.
I think most veteran runners will be in the same boat as you, including me. Although I'm not that veteran in the game.
Your PV is better than mine.
Your PV is better than mine.
I thought you had a 27.
Yes, don't you have a 26?
I have a 29.
Oh. Well, I'm dyslexic, it seems.
I'm gonna keep playing. I haven't been back for that long, so I still have a lot of things to freshen up on.
Yo, fuck. He's back?
Gone Pebble. Nothing useful in the seed for Blanc, unfortunately.
Yep. Oh, she's starving. Although she's on the last floor. She can either
That's
eat
very
something
unfortunate
random.
for Alligator Rock. Yeah, she is hoping that she can find the stairs pretty soon. Layout isn't the most friendly thing in the world. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen, though, so she should be able to make her way to it. Tanky Chatot.
Yep, Chatot is a pretty good poke. I've used it in one of the races and it was pretty
it has, like, up to level 40, some of the best stats all around, pretty much.
Yeah. One thing you need to know if you want to run these games, or just play them, is that stats almost never make sense if you compare them to main series. Because in this game, you're supposed to take a unevolved poke starter, like your Charmanders, your Mudkips, and others, up to defeating Dialga team, and Darkrai even further. And to do that, they need to tweak a bit the stats. So what ends up happening is that unevolved pokes are better early levels.
Ooh, Diego finding a Ginseng. That's always a really nice item to find, especially if you have a good move, especially if it's stab.
Oh, Ice Shell. And is that the one that is multi-hit?
Gold Ribbon, I would say that's worth. I would say that's worth picking up where
Yep.
possible.
I don't know if he knows that they work a lot of poke.
I actually really appreciate Diego taking a moment to kind of see what the Gold Ribbon did. That way he's making more of an informed decision. Sure, it does take a little bit of time, but I think it was a good decision.
Yeah. It's better to be informed.
Blanc also finding a Gold Ribbon.
Oh, Blanc seems to don't know about floors transitions.
Blanc is still about 4 floors in total ahead, because she is in Mount Bristle.
Although 4 floors is not much yet.
No.
They pretty much still at the same part of the game. Not much difference at all. It's still anyone's game.
Oh, for sure. In a rando like this, things can change rapidly.
Yep.
If Blanc gets screwed over by Present Delibird, or whatever has Present, and it does 50 damage, boom, that's a reset. Pretty much. Reset of the dungeon.
Yep.
Reviver on the ground. Very, very nice find.
One of the best items.
Oh, White Slash. Very good.
Yeah, we're watching a lot of good things here. Ooh, Grass Knot for Diego.
Aerial Cop pointing out in chat that Lucario has Gluttony. So yeah, that could be a huge problem, and I'm not sure that Blanc actually knows what that ability does and how to mitigate its problems.
Yeah, that
I was wondering how her belly got empty in Drench Bluff. That's pretty rare.
Yeah, I thought that it was just a bad dungeon, but it seems that it was Gluttony. In my opinion, that would have been a reset.
The rando does not allow for same main and partner, and having the same main and partner would be a bad idea on its own, because you don't want to have 2 Pokemon that have the same weakness on your team. Especially if that weakness is water or grass or ground, because those are the most common room range and line of sight attacking moves.
Yeah. Plus, they are pretty powerful.
I really hope you sell that. Sell those used TMs. Thank you.
Oh, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, Diego's not going to have to worry about money ever. So if he's lucky enough to find a Reviver Seed in any of these shops, good for him. Oh my goodness.
They're in the same dungeon now. Ooh!
Wow.
Diego
wiping to a Nuzleaf.
That was a strong.
Ow! Mega Horn. Okay, using the rare fossils. Good play.
Oh, do you know what I just noticed? Lucario's health. It's only 44 at level 9.
Yeah.
That's pretty low.
Ooh.
And I don't think their attacking stat is that much better.
No, I
Will
don't. I'm actually going to look at Lucario's stats right. Let's see. At level 9, they have slightly below average HP and slightly higher defenses. But yeah, their attacking stat is only 19 at level 9. That's pretty low. It's not that good.
Yeah.
Fortunately for Blanc, her starter will pick up in later levels. So if she finds a golden seed, that's a really good find for her. She's going to need that.
Yeah.
Because this Lucario is not that good as it stands right now.
Oof. A dead end. A complete dead end.
There goes the service fish.
Don't kill the fish.
A trolley layout? Man, I hate those.
Man, that is a complete anti-snare. It seems. Oh! That could have been bad. That was a fire type move on a steel type. With a low HP. I don't think I agree with the use of Whirlpool against a water type.
Diego opting to use Aerial Ace. I think that's a really good decision because I think Wide Slash is really good for when you're cornered with 2 or 3 enemies, which can definitely happen on a rando like this. Diego also found a Reviver Seed on the ground. I think that's his second one that he's picked up, which is really good. Diego is looking like he's in pretty good shape right now. Only a couple floors behind. He's definitely picking up the pace. And let's take a moment to consider the fact that he died on floor 1.
Yep. Oh, here comes the visible inexperience of Diego, not noticing what type of layout he's on.
Oh, yeah.
Veteran Rune can see that this is a Sky Summit layout where everything is on the outside, every room is on the outside of the layout. So there's no need to be in the middle.
Oh, Hammer Arm.
But it was just a pity at least. Still, they took a big chunk of physics.
Blanc only has 2 rare fossils left.
And exiting.
But she is on the last floor of Bristle and found a stair floor. So she will be set for fighting Drowsy.
Diego also getting a stair floor now.
Oh, wow.
One of the things you don't want to see as an enemy is a starter, because they are pretty powerful and they don't give any XP. As you can see, he only got 7 XP for killing a Trico.
Blanc got a very bad shop. She could not find anything of use in there. I think one of the funniest things about these shops is that you can actually find money in these shops. It's like you can buy 3 Poké Dollars for 3 Poké Dollars.
Money.
The ultimate zero-sum game. All right, Diego coming up on Drowsy. So I haven't seen him pick up any extra rare fossils, so I don't know how many he's got on him, but he had at least 1. Hopefully he has a better shop.
I haven't
Golden
seen...
Apple, I think that's definitely a worthy purchase because getting hungry is something you do not want.
Blanc dying again, taking a revive from a Charizard with a lot of fighting type moves. Oh, that's a golden save.
Diego with a much better shop. I'm really hoping she uses that golden seed on the Lucario. Good choice. Yeah. Good stuff.
Foresight is not good stuff. Don't desire.
Honestly, considering how Lucario's stats kind of they peak at around level 16 or so, I don't think Doom Desire is all that good to have.
Yeah, agreed. Diego just lost a revive due to a Fire Blast Meditype.
Ouch.
Almost loses 2.
Ooh.
We can see both players having troubles getting what it should
Yeah.
be Waterfall Cave.
Yep.
Right?
Diego is making a lot of ground because Blanc is getting mega bogged down by these enemies here. Oh no!
I think Diego is dead. Oh, never mind.
Oh, Castform has awful stats.
Yep.
So
That's a good decision.
yeah, it's got
Making sure he doesn't die due to
it's
fly.
got like 17 attack or something at level level 10. So bad.
You say that it's bad, but one of our winner bracket finalists he used it. No, losers. Fine, no. I don't remember. Someone used Castform as a partner and they won.
Dang. I guess who am I to talk? I used a Skun Tank, and that's pretty bad.
Yeah. We're not in Manhorn, we're in Waterfall Cave.
Yeah, we are still in Waterfall Cave.
Still not to
Wow. So both players in a giant room with the stairs on it.
They're in the same floor.
Yeah, they are on the same floor, and they're both on the stairs. This is very neck and neck.
Yep. Synced, as some people would say.
Practically, yes.
Never mind.
Nope, not anymore.
Blanc going to the next floor and getting a third floor surrounded by enemy.
Yeah, he's got 6 stacks of rare fossils. Which means that I don't think he's actually sorted his inventory yet. If he's got 6 stacks, because for some reason when you buy rare fossils in the shop, they go in your inventory as their own stack, and only when you sort your inventory do they actually consolidate into 1 stack of 30 or however much you have.
Mm-hmm. Diego finally being ahead for the first time on the race, I think. Being 1 floor ahead of Blanc.
They're surrounded by Typhlosions. The enemy team...
And Diego's out.
There's a bunch of fire types that fortunately don't have stab flamethrower. I actually thought she got hit by a stab flamethrower and I got pretty scared, but then I saw that it was Dragon Breath. Finding some rare fossils in the shop is always good.
Yep. Oh, Diego bought a power band from Keklen. That's a pretty good item if you ask me. It really increases your physical
Accidentally
attack.
saying no to buying the rare fossils.
I don't think Diego knows how to sort the inventory.
Yeah, I don't know if he knows how to sort his inventory. I'm hoping that he will find a use for that aerial ace.
Never mind, he's selling it.
Yeah, because I'm pretty I don't know if Growlithe can learn it, but I'm pretty sure Arcanine can learn aerial ace.
I don't know about learn sets
So both are now in Applewoods.
in the second floor.
No, Charmeleon, no! Goodbye. Yeah, that's gonna slow him down a little bit because he's gonna need to set each individual stack, and setting for some reason, like, it's a text box that you can't get rid of.
Did you see a Frost team?
I did not see a Frost TM.
Me neither.
I don't know who picked one up, or if they picked one up. A Frost TM would be really good for... I think it'd be pretty good for Lucario in this case, because it is a fixed 30. 35?
45.
Which is... Oh, 45. So even better.
Yep. Although at this
enemy
point...
B-Barrel. B-Barrel.
Enemy.
Oh,
no!
Taking a seed. Oh god, I'm attacking with Hydro Pump.
Oh, I don't
chuck
think...
a fossil at it?
I don't think Diego knows how to use the Y button. No, never mind.
So neither player is in a position where they really need to start conserving their fossils yet. Both of them are weak enough right now to where they can still warrant using them. I'd say that around Craggy Coast-ish, maybe Mount Horn is where you'd want to be saving your saving up your rare fossils. If not that, then at least Foggy Forest. But it seems that Diego has found more than enough that he can use them quite liberally without worrying.
Oh, the stair floors for Diego.
Mega stair floors for Diego.
He's been extremely lucky. Minus the lost revives. Never mind, he cannot go through that depth.
What ability does Growlithe have that's increasing its attack? Because I think it increased attack when it missed.
I think
I'm not sure what that is. I thought Guts was when it was on low HP. I'm not sure.
Huge power, yeah. I think
that sounds right. Oh god, Porygon 2.
They're fine. They're bad.
Oh no, the inaccessible rare fossil.
That's sad to see.
That's really sad.
Yeah. Those 3 items were surrounded by air tiles, and all the folks that can float or fly can go through that.
So Diego maintaining about a 2-floor lead here. Still anyone's game though. All it takes is a couple stair floors and Blanc will be ahead.
Yep. Those are a lot of Fakunas.
That is a mini monster house if I've ever seen one. Although not, I would say actually not really, because Kakuna doesn't move. So unless they have range move, it's not really a problem.
Well, I would have a word about that one. Having died 3 times to a Kakuna. Groudon.
Yeah, the Growlithe is really pulling its weight in this seed. So
I quite agree with that one. Although that Meganium is being a hindrance, in my opinion.
Yeah. Eventually, having so many rare fossils is going to become an issue for Diego if he doesn't sort his inventory at some point. Because all those rare fossils, all they're doing is just sitting there as taking up space.
Yeah, inventory management is not something you always keep in mind during these randos. But in the case of Diego, I think it's going to be a huge issue. If he finds more.
Yeah. I feel normally inventory management isn't a really big problem for I would say for the randos in general, because you really are only going through a couple dungeons, so ideally you wouldn't really be getting all that many items, especially if you are sorting. But if you aren't sorting, all of the throwables that you're picking up are just going to be sitting there.
Oh, Surf! That's a pretty powerful move. No stab though. Pretty powerful nonetheless.
So both runners on the same floor here.
And they have the same layout.
Oh yeah, they do have the same layout. Alright, Blanc getting back in the lead here. Oh, this Glameow has the IQ skill that tells you how many items are on the floor.
A cute sniffer. Fun. Okay.
Both runners spawning in a little bit of an enemy room.
The difference being that Blanc is in the stairs hole.
Okay. I got a little worried because I thought Blanc was just leaving the Glameow to fend for itself there. And that is something you don't want to have Bidoof doing.
Diego's not skipping them either. Not skipping floor transitions by Machinine. So that's some seconds lost throughout 75-ish floors total.
Yeah. Stair floors for Blanc, increasing her lead just a little bit more.
Diego, you're hurting me.
Yeah, it looks like Diego is mashing through, but unfortunately Blanc isn't, so that is one thing that she can learn. Picking up her visor seed. I would take that and either swap it with something or eat it immediately, because all that thing does is sit in your inventory and waste space, and then if you somehow get killed, it wastes about 30 seconds because it plays a cutscene that's supposed to be humorous.
And it's not humorous at all.
Nope, it is in fact quite sad.
And triggering. Because you were thinking that you were fine. Do I see 4 reviver seeds on Blanc?
Alright, good choice.
I think she has 4 reviver seeds. Normal one.
I think I saw 4 in there too. Might have only been 3. Primary bolt hole. And so now begins the longest and arguably most dangerous dungeon in the whole randomizer, Mount Horn. Blanc started off picking up an aerial ace, which, if she puts that on Lucario, could actually be pretty useful. That could also be really good if she put it on her Growlithe.
Yeah, Mount Horn being 14 floors deep.
Oh! And that could be a problem for Lucario too, because that Lucario, as someone pointed out in chat earlier, has Gluttony. So I hope she's got Revivers, which is fine, but preferably she can find some golden apples somewhere, or start picking up some gummies and eating them.
Diego making the choice to fight the Chimchar instead of just rushing the stairs.
That is such a tease.
That's what we call a mobile scarf moment. Where you want a mobile scarf because you can see the steps. Oh no.
Oh, I'm...
Blanc, go back.
Okay. Sometimes rare fossils have a bit of a hard time reaching a foe if they're in a certain position in a hallway, so I was a little nervous that she'd actually end up hitting her Growlithe there, but thankfully things turned out okay. I don't like fighting against Chimecho, it's really annoying.
Yeah. Revisor seed for Diego. Always good to have them. Nope. Not good to have them either, ever. But he's in the last floor of Craggy Coast. Getting closer to the dreadful Mount Horn.
Fortunately, he is closing in on the stair. There we go.
Oh.
Ah, you know what? Oh, ouch. Okay. Good thing you got that Wormadam there. So, I was gonna say, I know that this music causes a lot of speedrunners in particular pain. I know it causes pain for casual runners too, because the Hidden Land is arguably the most difficult dungeon in the game, that or Temporal Spire. But man, I love it. It's so good.
It's so good. Thank God I don't run this game.
More rare fossils. I don't think I have seen any runner as blessed as Diego with rare fossils. This is definitely the most I've seen in a run.
I've seen one having more rare fossils.
So I think his grand total is up in like the 50s or 60s at this point.
Do you think so?
Synced for a moment there. Grand total, meaning like the ones he's used. And the ones he's found.
Yo, don't call me out, man. No, I did not
That's
find...
because you don't use them.
I did not find 74. I ended with 74.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yes, and they're calling me out. I'm just fixing the data.
It's funny. 21
Yeah,
items on the floor. If I had a troll orb, I totally would have used it.
I would have used it near the stairs, in case that's part of...
Yeah, she was adjacent to them.
Oh, that's a Togekiss. That could be dangerous.
Togekiss? Oh god. Really good early on, but then it just tumbles. It has incredible base stats. My goodness.
And it's not banned.
Probably because its growths are terrible.
Both runners here not having much troubles going up the floors in Monthorn.
Yeah, neither runner has really run into any huge problems. Which is more than I can say for quite a few other runners, namely in the last seed that was on SpeedGaming 3 about an hour ago.
I have so bad of a memory, I don't remember who played it. I was watching it.
Nidorino with a dodge scarf. Jirachi's spending like half of his time in Mount Horn on the last floor because of the garbage layout.
Oh yeah,
there's probably more in there too.
Yeah, that one was special.
I think fog is one of the weirdest like weathers in terms of aesthetic, because if I didn't know any better, I would have thought that was sandstorm, because it has that orangish yellow tinge to it.
Oh, and Blanc finishing Monthorn and entering Foggy Forest. The second to last dungeon in the 11 floors. But no Vidus.
Technically
which
third
is a
to last, right?
Because
you've got Steam Cave 1 and then Steam Cave 2.
Yeah. I normally count them as the same.
That's fair.
But here getting what it seems to be a most...
That's gonna be a really unfortunate slowdown.
Oh.
Synthesis Murkrow in a sandstorm, that's kind of unfortunate.
Does Blanc not have rare fossils? She's not using them.
She does not have any more rare fossils by the look.
Maybe she doesn't know that you can aim throwable items regardless if you are confused. Because yes, that's a thing. You can use items normally if you're confused.
Yeah, that's true. You can throw items if you're confused.
Yeah, she doesn't know.
She just didn't know that you could do that. That's what I was gonna say. I thought she had at least like 6 or 7 rare fossils left, if not more than that.
Oh, hello.
Oh, wow. This is the grand meetup. Everyone was told to meet at this spot. Unlucky miss. Wait, why are you switching places here? Are you out of fossils?
Maybe using
Oh,
White
maybe
slash
using wide slash as utility. That's actually smart.
Yeah.
That's pretty
White
smart.
slash can hit up to 3 enemies in front.
And it does indeed cut corners, which is really good.
And it's pretty powerful move by itself.
It is a very strong move.
You can pretty much use it on every single poke that can learn it, and it's probably going to be fine.
Yeah, I think it's almost universal because, like, I don't think Magikarp can learn it, but,
Oh.
Most of the time, if you find a wide slash TM, there's a very high chance that someone on your team can use it.
And it's going to work fine. There's almost nothing bad with it.
So, because of the unfortunate events of that floor, Diego now has a lead of a floor.
Which is really not much at all.
No.
This is still anyone's race.
Yeah, because now they're on the same floor.
Diego getting into cell completely, checking every single room before.
More rare fossils. That's the second. That's count number 2 for inaccessible rare fossils for Blanc, which is really sad.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Nice one.
This game has some of the best music on the DS.
Yeah, they're pretty close. They have never been in a different dungeon, I think. At most,
Oh no, Metal Burst.
5 floors.
Metal Burst for Tata. I'd check that band.
I would check it.
I would check it by like running over it. But that's the most I'd do, really, unless it was something good.
Oh, that I don't know if that was a Slowkey or a Hoot using that forum or anything, but that thing had hit wave
On Diego's screen.
on Diego's screen. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that.
Oh my god, the surplus on both sides.
Both sides, and they're both on the 8th floor. Both in Foggy Forest, so only about 3 floors to go. Oh no!
No. Oh, he has a revive. We're fine.
Yeah, I think Diego has 1 or 2 more revives left, because he found a couple on the ground. Diego has died once already, though. I'm not sure if he actually took seeds when he died.
I don't recall.
Because I think he died in Drenched Bluff, which is before you get your hands on any sort of seed.
Oh, and now he's in
Steam
Mount
Cave. So this is still anyone's game, but Diego is making up some really, really good time here with practically 3 straight stair floors.
Okay, I was curious and looked the definition of butte, and that thing is an isolated hill with a steep vertical side and a small top.
Oh.
So it's nothing bad.
So it's looking like Diego tried to throw a fossil there, but he couldn't because of the fact that even though he has a ton of rare fossils, he hasn't sorted his inventory. So his current stack has run out and he has to set a new one.
Oh no. Yeah. Nevertheless, he's going fast in Foggy Forest.
Yeah.
He's already in the 7th floor. Well, 6th. Now on the 7th. When he gets to the stairs. And Blanc just starting there.
Yeah, Blanc just starting here. I definitely think Diego's biggest problem is the rare fossils is the biggest problem right now.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he's not playing too bad. His layouts haven't been too bad.
He's just so smooth.
And
Has been
neither,
pretty good.
and neither. I don't think either player really made any bad choices in terms of partners and Pokemon, because I think Lucario is probably the worst choice overall. But even then, like, because Lucario peaks at around level 15 or 16, so it's not too bad. Hulk is, I don't know who said this. It was either Hulk or it was you, Zabooz, but it was stay away from pre-evolves at all costs.
No, stay away of evolves unless it's a starter.
Evolves unless it's a starter.
Yep.
Yeah,
Fully evolved.
pre-evolves, like pre-evolved pokes.
Oh,
Okay, looked like Diego set his new rare fossils.
No!
Oh!
Randomizer Seed?
Oh no!
That's horrible.
Oh, that is so sad.
Fissure hitting.
I actually forgot about that misplay because I saw him pick up that revisor seed, but I did not see him toss it.
He has.
Now, okay, so that is one thing with rare fossils, with his quote bad inventory management end quote, that has actually turned out good for him. He's got so many stacks of rare fossils that he's practically guaranteed to keep at least one of them. So there's that.
And ideally, just only need 5 for the Groudon fight, because it has a fixed amount of HP as every boss in the game.
Yeah.
Regardless of the poke.
Groudon has 500 HP.
And you know how you can deal 500 HP pretty fast? With 5 rare fossils that actually fit. Because they can miss.
So that death, it's entirely possible that death could cause Diego his game here.
I think with his luck. I think with his luck.
I had to say something, but hey, I mean that's a blessing for him, so that's fine.
From the place. I don't think you ever want a plant that impulse dying.
Yeah.
And wiping. Especially with a revisor seed in your inventory.
Ooh, scope lens.
So Diego here just 3 floors away from the boss fight.
Yeah, and Blanc is on the, I believe, 3rd to last floor of Beach Cave, of Steam Cave 1.
Beach Cave? That's in the start of the game.
That's at the very beginning of the game.
You know, I forgot that Diego had a power band.
Yeah, he bought it and then he just didn't use it for a little while. I guess he just equipped it.
Maybe he forgot. That's a whale. And that's that whale.
I love Wailord because it takes up so much space.
I cannot see anything.
Alright, so Diego coming up on Groudon.
Which is
we have...
Ooh.
Oh.
That could be bad if they have a fighting type boost. Ooh, that's horrible. Ah, but
it's thankfully it doesn't counter the rare fossil. It doesn't counter Grass Knot either. I thought. Well, Diego finished. So GG to Diego.
Done. Now we are going to switch audio to Blanc. And joining us now is the winner, Diego.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So you won with a revisor seed. I applaud you
Yeah.
for that, because now everyone got to see the meme.
I know I have a revisor, but I don't know. I didn't throw the revisor, and I didn't know that happens.
Yeah,
What's
that's-
Yeah,
argument?
so anytime that I run into a revisor, I immediately just either chuck it or I eat it, because it's just gonna sit there wasting space, and then if I run out of revives, it's gonna waste an extra 20 or something seconds for the cutscene. One thing that Zabooz and I noted quite a lot when you were playing, and this actually helped you when you had that revisor seed incident, was that you weren't sorting your inventory, so you were having just a bunch of stacks of rare fossils in your inventory, which was eating up a lot of space. So there would eventually come a point where if you found an item that you wanted, you'd have to throw away something, potentially one of those rare fossil stacks. But when you died, I don't think you lost any significant amount of rare fossils. So, I mean, it worked out in your favor, which was pretty nice to see.
I have a lot of packs or a lot of packs of rock fossils because I die in the second dungeon, I think, and I got like 4 stacks or rock fossils. That was crazy.
Yeah. I was telling Zabooz earlier that I don't think I've seen anyone have this many rare fossils in a run that I've ever seen. And then someone pointed out that Zabooz has gotten like 74, ended with 74 somehow. But
Meganium
I digress.
Wasn't the best partner, but he was okay.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
So
We were looking at the stats, and Meganium is
Blanc has also
bad.
finished. Congratulations to her.
Congratulations, okay, GG's.
GG's.
Let me do the thingy. You already did it. Yeah, as I was saying, Meganium is not a bad poke at all, but they are lacking on the attacking power. They are pretty tanky, which most players say that is what you need to look for the most on a partner Pokemon.
Yeah. And now joining us is Blanc. Congratulations, Blanc, on finishing.
GG's.
GG's.
So how did you feel about your run?
I
Overall?
was lacking very much rare fossil at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing we managed to see, that you were having pretty bad luck with rare fossil count. But I don't think you died ever. I don't think you wiped.
I died once, but I didn't like game over because I had a reviver seed.
Nice. That's a pretty good accomplishment.
Something that I was really, really happy to see was picked up that revisor seed, and I think it was Mount Bristle. As soon as you found the stairs, you picked it up and you chucked it at a wall, and that was really awesome. That was awesome. I loved that.
Yeah,
that was a really good play. That was really, really. Anytime you find a revisor seed, you want to get rid of it ASAP.
Yeah, I never like to have it in my bag. Is it random which seed it uses, or?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Is it random which seed it uses, or like?
No, it goes in order of your inventory. So if you have, it'll always start with your revives. Let's say you have 3 revives and then a revisor. You'll go through all 3 revives before that revisor seed.
Okay, but that's only if I sort my inventory, right?
No, always the revives are
no.
going to
I think it'll all go through your revivers first.
Okay.
Yep.
That's good.
The revisor seed is like a small insult for the player. But remind me again, Blanc. You picked Lucario Growlithe, right?
Yeah.
Did you see what ability your Lucario had?
Yeah, I did.
Because
Moldbreaker and Gluttony.
Yeah, Gluttony is one of those abilities that is pretty detrimental to your runs.
Yeah, that's
because
I noticed that my Anchor was going down really fast, so I checked my my abilities, and I had to glutenate, so I equipped the L item that makes the hunger go slower.
Oh, the
Oh.
tight belt, I think, or like the munch belt, one of those two.
Yeah,
The tight belt. That was
Yeah.
a great idea. I did not even notice it.
Yeah, I
That-
didn't see that you had a tight belt. Because when you entered Mount Horn, I was saying to myself, "Oh no, if she doesn't have a way to deal with the hunger, that's going to be a huge problem." But you managed, so good stuff.
overall, I'm pretty happy about my run. It's a PB, so always great.
Congratulations.
Nice, congratulations on PP. One thing for, I think, I'm not sure if both of you, but in the floor transitions, do you know that you can skip them by machine A? That saves quite a bit of time between floors, because it
No.
just shows the name of the dungeon, the floors, and immediately goes to gameplay. That's a bit of a small optimization you can add to your gameplay of this game.
Like you can skip the name
Yep.
of the
Yeah,
floor.
so like when it says Beach Cave Floor 3, you can just mash A and then it'll go away faster. And you can start
Okay.
the floor faster.
I cried
That's
because, but I was so nervous in some parts with my Grotlight or Meganium. So I forget to mashing in the stairs.
Yeah, it's pretty fair on that one.
By the way,
Or
I didn't know the size is random too. That's the reason why Grass Knot doesn't do damage.
the
Yeah,
reason
Grass Knot's damage is based on the weight of the Pokemon, which I think that's actually a really interesting mechanic. Also, I thought Grass Knot actually would get countered by Pursuit, but apparently it doesn't. Because I thought it countered physical moves. So
and everything was just rocks and sword, I think.
Yeah.
The physical ones.
all right, so
All right.
Good games to both of you. We had a lot of fun commentating. And for the rest of you watching, here's what we have coming up for Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky Randomizer. Tomorrow, October 31st, we have Someone 325 versus Epinumos at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And then at 7 p.m. on the same day, we have Huma's DS versus Juicebox Commando, which will be a very fun race in particular. That one will be one that I will be attending, no question. And then on Monday, November 1st at 3 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time, we have 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, we have Like a Noob versus Inferno Bren, which will also be a really good match. There's a lot coming our way. And we hope to see you all there.
Before finishing, being that this was a loser's bracket match, Blanc, you are sadly out of the tournament already.
Yeah.
I should not be saying this, but Diego, you are playing against me in the next
I
round.
know.
So I hope
Hey.
we can have a pretty good match, a good show, showing what Latin America can do.
Yeah. Latin America.
And I think that's everything we have to say, unless you guys want to say something, some final words.
I'm good.
All right.
right.
I don't think we have anything else to say.
Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.
Thank you for the
Oh.
race, Blanc, and thank you for the commentary.
Yeah. GG's again.
GG to you too.